Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Animal Crossing video. Today, I'm going to be telling you 5 things I hate about Animal Crossing New Horizons. Now, I just want to preface this with saying I love this game. It was so much harder to make this video than the video I made right before this one that was titled 5 Things I Love About Animal Crossing New Horizons. And if you want to go watch that, you can click here in the top right corner or check the description below and check that out right after you're done watching this one. So without rambling on, let's get on to reason number 1, the online play. Okay, I just want to be honest here. Online play is super vital to a lot of games. Now, Animal Crossing in the past, online play was just kind of little something sprinkled in, and we do have dream addresses, but when someone comes to your island, it is probably one of the worst online experiences I've ever had, and I can make a whole video just complaining about Nintendo's awful online system. But number 1, we have to wait super long in the loading screen per person, and during that loading screen, everyone has to stop everything and wait a very long time. To get a full island, it will take forever. And that being said, once everybody is on the island, you can't do anything. Like, you can't decorate, you can't pick up items, you can't really do anything at all. You can't do much more than fish and maybe plant flowers or cut down trees and things that you wouldn't want to do with your friend. Like, look, yes, you can come to my island and we could do the fishing contest. That could be kind of fun. Or we can just fish and catch bugs in general. But the problem is that you're catching my fish. We can't catch different fish, and it doesn't increase the spawn rates. So what ends up happening is we both run along the shore, we find a fish, and one of us has to ignore it. And it's just like, okay, well, is that really the most fun gameplay? Now, there are creators like Crunchy Island that have actually made entire mazes and races and involved the community, and those people are the ones who are making Animal Crossing super enjoyable, along with the people that make these amazing dream address mazes in general, which I have done videos on. And if you want to check those out, check out the top right corner. You guys can go check out me doing some mazes and do them along with the video. Super fun. But those are the players making online fun despite all the hindrances we have. Number 2 is a lack of any interesting dialogue. Now, let's be real. Every time we log into the game, what do we see? We see Isabelle. And Isabelle almost never has anything important to say apart from like the odd meteor shower, which she doesn't even always tell you about. I've had meteor showers on days where she said there was nothing to report, which is kind of weird, and campsite villagers and fishing contests, things that you would already kind of be aware of. And after playing for a week, you've probably heard every single story that she has to say. They couldn't have made like 30 different stories. Why is it just the same 5 all the time? You've heard it all, but you're still forced to listen to it every single day regardless. It's literally breaking news. There is nothing to report. It's like the meme right there on the screen. And if you choose the time travel, it is much worse. But even then, daily logins get quite annoying. I wish that Isabelle just told me something interesting, like the weather forecast, or when a villager is sick, or Wisp is on the island, or really any special event on the island that you could easily miss if you're not just playing all day. Now, enough on Isabelle, because she works 24 hours, 7 days a week. We gotta cut her a break, and Isabelle is cute. Well, let's talk about the villagers themselves. In New Leaf, I remember getting really attached to villagers more. And maybe it's because I didn't know a lot about the game, but I really felt a huge difference between each character and NPC alike. Now, apart from the different catchphrases that each villager has, every single villager type and personality type has the exact same dialogue, making them virtually the exact same character. So if you have one snooty villager, you have talked to every snooty villager. That's awful. So the only way, and you see this very popular, people get one of each personality type. But the problem with it is this is likely why everybody has villagers that are liked mainly for their looks and really nothing else, causing them to be traded like collectible dolls on places like Nookazon, for example. So if all snooty villagers are the exact same personality-wise, why not just get a popular, good-looking one instead? Like, this is why Raymond is so popular. Because, like, if you're gonna get any snooty villager, you don't want, like let's be real, you don't want a frog. You want Raymond. Because they're going to be the exact same experience regardless. Now, I'm not knocking people who do this. I'm actually pretty guilty of it myself. I'm pretty basic when it comes to that. I have a lot of my villagers based on look. But if you are too, I want you to realize that it's not really your fault. And it's actually kind of the game just limiting you. You can't have any other choice. They're all the same. So you may as well just pick the highest rated one or the most impressive one to make your island better. It's hard to get attached to them. I don't know, that might just be my opinion, but let me know if you think the same. Now for reason number 3. The Able sisters. Now, of course, I love Sable and Able, don't get me wrong, they're great characters, but when you go into the change room, I think we all know where I'm going with this. You have to leave so many times, making it take forever to buy all the items you want. If you want to buy 5 variations of one hat, it will take you forever. It's actually kind of crazy. This needs to be changed. It's such a little thing, but it's also huge because clothes are such a fun part of logging in every day and checking out what's there. And when you're there, you want to get everything because it's not there every day, let alone 24 hours a day. Sometimes they're closed, right? So I really think this would, while it's kind of a little thing, it ends up feeling like a big thing when you're going through the same thing over and over again. And yeah, so that's one of the things I really don't like about this game. Now for reason number 4, and you remember when I said that I love this game way more than I hate it? Yeah, so I'm kind of reaching here, but updates are few and far between. Simply more quality of life changes would be very nice. So actually, I'm kind of just going to eat my words here and say Nintendo lately has been doing a lot better with quality of life. Like, for example, 50 extra design slots and the warp pipes change in the game. So yeah, but I'm not going to lie. In the first year, it was pretty rough. The only things that were happening were the seasonal events. They didn't seem to make anything that is absolutely awful any better. They didn't seem to do any quality of life or really try to make things better. It was just small events, seasonal events, and even then they locked it to the date. On top of this, not just quality of life, Animal Crossing New Horizons, let's be real, it's missing a lot of features from the old games. Now this could be an entire video in itself, and maybe it will be one day on my channel, but there were so many features in Animal Crossing New Leaf that were even there on launch that aren't in the newer game. And I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit annoyed with developers taking content from previous games and not putting it in the new game and then throwing it in and saying, oh, look at us, we added an update. No, adding content from an older game is not an update. You literally just removed it to sell it to us again. Well, not to sell it, but to just put it under the guise of actual content. I told you guys I'm kind of reaching here, but yeah, that's one of my gripes with the game. So reason number 5, the last one, and I had to think really deep about it. And, you know, for number 5, I think it's really that I know too much about the game, and we've turned it into this design challenge game and not a life simulator. We've turned it into a competition where people get genuinely upset and it becomes this competitive thing, which who has the best island, which I have to admit, maybe I'm a part of. Me doing these island tours and hyping up how many hours someone has or how beautiful their island is. I feel like we've sucked the life out of it. Honestly, I would kill to go back and just kind of forget everything I know and just play Animal Crossing for the first time ever again. Like, wouldn't that be amazing? Like, just imagine being able to play this beautiful game without knowing a single thing and just doing what you want and getting excited when you went to your friend's island. Oh my god, they have roses? I don't have roses. Oh, can I have some? Oh, whoa, you have cherries? This is amazing. Like, little things like that used to be so special, and now it's like, whatever, you know, where's Raymond? You know, how many Nook Mile tickets do you have? Are you using the path? That's what we worry about. I don't know about you guys, but I would really love to go back in time and just do it again. I guess that's something I love about the game, is just how innocent it can be, you know? And that's not really something I hate about Animal Crossing New Horizons. Maybe it's just something I dislike about me. I kind of look too much for efficiency in games and doing it the best way. I'm so concerned about that, when the game exists only to have fun. And Animal Crossing, I think at the end of the day, is a game that's only meant to be fun. Like, it's not a competition. And I think you guys should remember that too. Alright, so that's number 5, and those are my 5 things I hate about the game. I love the game, so make sure you check out the 5 things I absolutely love about Animal Crossing New Horizons. And I'm gonna give you a spoiler. One of the things I love is you guys, and I would love it if you like the video by giving it a thumbs up. And if you love the video or want to see more, hit the subscribe button with notification bell. Really appreciate it. And all that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.